Hello there. On the screen you can see a Liquitex acrylic gouache with the paints I'll be using for this. Cadmium-free red, burnt sienna, but I'll be just using that for the underpainting, yellow oxide, titanium white and Mars black. There is my cat. He is there because he managed to get fur on my brush. I don't know how he managed to do that. Anyway, here I am starting off doing the burnt sienna underpainting. I'll just be doing like the tonal values and just getting the lights and darks down. It's kind of like a cheats way of getting some nice values. You will see here I'm putting more of the burnt sienna. I've washed it down a bit for the skin tones, and then I'm going in heavier and darker for the darker values of the cowl. Batman's cowl is obviously a lot darker than his skin tone. You really want that to register with the values. I actually learnt this technique from watching James Gurney and Jeff Miracola. They use it with traditional gouache or they use it with oil. I don't know if I've seen anyone ever use acrylic gouache to do it, but I'm sure they have. I just haven't seen it on a YouTube video. Here I'm just adding a cadmium red wash. The wash basically comes through as an underpainting as well, which is quite nice. I think I had a bit of a mistake here.
I want Spider-Man! Golden's alive!
It's okay, we can fix it, don't worry. So I'm going in here with tissue. The acrylic gouache you can get rid of when it's still wet, but you can't really once it's dried like normal gouache. That is a big difference with it. So here we've started to add in the colour. I've mixed the titanium white and the Mars black, and I'm just laying in some of the grey values. So I've just finished doing a lot of the thin washes, the quite washed out greys, and now I'm going in with a bolder dark. It's almost like a glazing technique with these thin layers. But the advantage of it is you still get that sort of background colour showing through, and you just slowly build it and build it and build it up. So by now it's starting to take shape. You can sort of kind of tell it's Batman now. And do you know what the worst thing about this iMovie is? I'm editing and doing the voiceover and I literally can't see what I'm painting because the bloody recording thing's in the way. But we'll persevere. It's fine. I'm using an air compressor as my tripod, so we've got this far. We'll carry on. And also, I keep saying I don't know how people do video voiceovers without keep messing up, but I'm doing my best. So we'll get there. It's only the first video. Anyway. So this is just like, fine detailing, and I'm going in with darker darks. I'm looking at the reference and I'm seeing where I'm sort of squinting my eyes and seeing where the darkest darks are and the lightest lights, and then I'm adjusting to suit. If you'd like to learn more about the Zorn palette, I will leave a link in the description so you can read up about it. I mean, I could probably describe it and talk about it, but I'm literally struggling to talk and watch the video at the same time, so I've got no chance. Here you can see I turned the light on because daylight was starting to wane a bit. This is the fun part for me normally, is you're getting towards the end of the painting and you're coming in with the whites, you're doing the highlights. Sometimes I'll do this with Posca paint pens, but they're normally like the really like light bright whites. And here, because the cowl is quite shiny and sort of, I'm guessing it's leather maybe, I'm guessing it's not plastic, but you want to get a little bit of a sheen, so that's what I'm doing here. Not going too crazy with it, but I want, similar with the blacks, I want sort of a washed out colour. Here I am going in with a bit of water just to knock it back a bit, and then I'll just slowly build it up. Shazam, red background. What I'm doing here is I'm really just trying to bring Batman forward a little bit. I'm knocking more of the cadmium red in. So please don't take these techniques as like the only way to do things. They're really not. I'm very experimental, so just do what you feel like and have fun. That's the best way to enjoy art, I think. can't believe I said Shazam. Anyway, here I am adding some like shadows. I'm using the background, bit of a background colour. And look, I'm really limited with the 4 colour palette here. I mean, you can mix, and I did, but I just want to use some of the accents of the background as well for the shadows. So, next up, it's Charlie Chalk time. I'll be using chalk pastels, and if you remember who Charlie Chalk is, leave a comment below. But yeah, so these are literally just for lights. I'm just sort of smudging it in with my finger. You can go as bright or as faded out as you want with these. They're pretty versatile, and again, this is a first for me. I've never really used them before, but I thought it was a good idea. This whole video is reckless. I do apologise. They will get better, but yeah, this is quite fun. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just knock some in here, and I'll knock some in here, and it's kind of good. Like you can really get some nice highlights. And with that, I think the painting is done. This is 3.5 by 2.5. This is the normal size I work on for sketch card work. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give the like button a Hulk smash. And thanks for joining me. It's a new experience for me anyway. Cheers. Take care of yourselves.